No one dared spend a night with the alien queen until a human came along. The legends whispered across the galaxy were always the same. Do not go to the mountains of Kael'thera. Do not enter the Temple of the Moon. And never, under any circumstance, spend a night with the alien queen. They said she'd devour your mind, drain your soul, or worse, make you fall in love. But I wasn't the kind of man who believed in ghost stories. I was a mercenary, a wanderer, human, nothing special. But I was broke. So when a noble of Velos Prime offered me 10,000 solar credits just to spend one night in the presence of the alien queen and survive, I said yes. Stupid, I know, but I've always been curious about things that kill other men. The Temple of the Moon stood high above the mist line, carved into the side of a black glass mountain. The air was thin, the silence unnerving. My guide left me at the gate without a word. You'll find your way out, he said, or you won't. Inside, the architecture shifted. Walls pulsed like they were breathing. Light didn't behave the way it should. Every corridor bent unnaturally, leading me deeper and deeper into the mountain heart. And then I saw her. She was sitting on a throne of living crystal, motionless. A crown of bioluminescent petals adorned her head, and her eyes, like nebulae trapped in glass, studied me without blinking. She was tall, elegant, terrifying. Alien. She did not speak at first. She just watched me. I stood still. Then, in a voice like wind echoing through stars, she said, "Another one." "I'm not here to fight." I said, "No, you are here to survive, like the others." I looked around. There were others? Yes. None lasted the night. And what happens if I do? You leave and never return. I swallowed hard. Simple enough. She rose from the throne, and I saw that her skin shimmered with colors I couldn't name. Her limbs moved gracefully, like liquid silver under moonlight. "This temple obeys me," she said. "It will show you truths. Some beautiful, some unbearable." "All right," I replied. "I've been through worse." She tilted her head. "You say that now." The first hour was silence. I sat in the center of the hall, the queen watching me from her throne like a sphinx waiting for me to make a mistake. Then the visions began. The walls melted into memories. Not hers, mine. I saw my mother's face, the smell of burnt rice from our old kitchen. I saw my brother's death in the Jovian riots. I saw the face of the girl I left on Mars without a word. The queen said nothing, but I knew it was her doing. "You're inside my head," I growled. "No," she said softly. "Your mind is simply open now." And suddenly I saw her memories. A coronation beneath twin stars. A betrayal by her own blood. A war that shattered her people. A lover who promised to stay and never returned. I gasped as if water had filled my lungs. The pain wasn't mine, but it throbbed inside my chest like a second heart. She came closer. "You see me now," she whispered. "Truly see me." "I didn't ask for that," I said, panting. "No," she replied, "but you stayed." As the hours passed, the air inside the temple grew warmer, more intimate. The lights dimmed to a soft violet. The queen stepped down from her throne, moving with a grace that made me forget how afraid I should be. She sat beside me. "You're different," she said. "The others came with shields, with hate, or hunger. You came with questions." "I just wanted the credits." I muttered. "Liar," she said, smiling faintly. I chuckled, maybe a little. Her fingers hovered near mine. Not touching, just close enough for me to feel the electric hum of her presence. "My people once lived among stars," she said. "Now I rule over ghosts." "You're alone. I am eternal. That is not the same." We sat in silence. Time slipped strangely here. Minutes stretched. Hours curled into themselves. And slowly, I forgot that I was a guest. I forgot I was human. I saw her not as a legend, but as a woman who had carried sorrow across galaxies. At the final hour, just before sunrise, she turned to me. If you stay until the first light, you will never be the same. I already know that. You will carry me forever. I know. She tilted her head again. And still you stay. I don't think I could leave even if I wanted to. The queen leaned in close, and for a heartbeat, I thought she might kiss me. But she didn't. Instead, she pressed her forehead to mine, and in that moment, I felt everything. Her joys, her rage, her unbearable love for a world that no longer existed. And then she stepped away. Dawn broke across the mountains. Light spilled into the temple. The queen returned to her throne. "It is done," she said. "I'm free to go?" I asked. "Yes." "But I don't want to." "You must." I stood, chest aching. She looked at me one last time. "You were the first," she said, "the only one who stayed. But even you cannot remain." "Why?" "Because I am not meant to be loved. I am meant to be remembered." I walked out of the temple in silence. The guide was waiting at the gate, wide-eyed. You survived." "Yeah," I said. "I did. But I wasn't the same. I never would be. I still dream of her sometimes. Her voice, her sadness, her impossible eyes. No one believes me when I tell them what I saw. But I know the truth. No one dared spend a night with the alien queen. Until I did. And now I carry her memory, always,